Hey ladies, this is an update. A sad one for me. AF got me. Um, it got me on the 26th of April. My cycle day 1 was on the 5th. So another um another thing that has been really hard, I guess, is dealing with a negative test and all that. The reason why I didn't, or I, don't have a video to upload on taking a test was because my test was taken at a hospital, and it was a military hospital. So, yeah, it came out negative on the 25th, but I didn't go and like volunteer myself to take one. I was in processing into my new unit, and those are the things that you have to do on your medical side. You have to take a pregnancy test, and so I did. And I went back the next day when I got my AF, and I got a negative. So I'm sorry if I'm not up to my highest spirits right now. I'm just dealing with it, and I didn't think I was going to react like this. I didn't think that it would affect me this much for me to, just be going through my day and stuff like that, but it has, and I'm just coping with it. My husband has been a great sport. He's been so supportive, catering to all my needs, and um, I'll tell you about my menstrual symptoms, which are always happening. Like every month, I'll get it. Like a week before, like I'll break out with acne and stuff like that, or I will um be really emotional, like really emotional. Like I'll get hurt for anything, for the silliest things, Oh, you just have to love hormones sometimes. And my husband noticed I was really emotional and all that stuff. My husband noticed my breasts were really full, and I felt it. Like every time I would take off my bra, they would just feel so heavy. And I'm top heavy, so you could just imagine like the type of pain I go through. So sure enough, I I was bloated. Um, and I didn't get like sensitive to smell or anything like that. Just tender breasts, really tender, like sensitive. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't remember them being this sensitive last month. Like this is good. And I started getting my hopes up just because of that. And but I shouldn't have, because all the other signs were there: acne, bloated, all that stuff. So on the 26th when I got it, I was just so sad. I didn't want to tell my husband because my husband had no idea that I had taken a test, because I was like, well, if it's positive, I want to do a video telling my husband I'm pregnant and make it really special and capture that moment. And sure enough, I didn't get to do it this month, but hopefully I will next month. I'm trying not to beat myself up for it. Um, I'm excited that on the 5th, I have an ultrasound to check my ovaries and all that stuff. So, a little nervous but excited. I'm sorry. I had to yawn. I'm sorry. If I look like a hot mess right now, it's because my husband woke me up really early because he had to go work. And he always kisses me goodbye, which I love, but sometimes it wakes me up. But I guess he should be here shortly, so I got up and I was like, let me just put my headband and do this video and update the girls. So yeah, that's my update. AF got me, but I also had a question, or if y'all ladies could help me out. It's, how do y'all deal with having negative results? Because it really brings me down. I know this is just my first month, but I'm a really emotional person, and I do everything with my heart. That's the type of person I am. So I get hurt easily. Um, yeah, so what do y'all ladies do to comfort yourselves? Or what do you and your husbands do, your fiancés, boyfriends? Um, how do y'all handle the rejection, which I'd like to say? My husband did tell me one thing that I think is going to help us get by, and it was so sweet, and it was so inspiring and out of the blue. My husband doesn't, he's involved in our trying to conceive as much as a husband can be. But my husband is the type of man that you really have to do something to get emotion out of him. Something has to be really effective to him for him to be emotionally hurt, or he has really tough skin is what I'm trying to say. So I saw, he's like, stop crying, my husband is the man of the house, so I just stopped crying, and he's just like so comforting. He said, you know Mommy, the reason why we don't have a baby yet is because God is making a very special one for us. And that's what we have to keep thinking, is that God's making a very special one. If He doesn't give it to us 6 months from now, a year, our baby's gonna be really special. So that just made me my sad tears turn into happy tears, and I was like, I'm very blessed to have a husband that supportive and that emotionally involved with me. Because even though he may not be emotionally involved, he knows I am. So he's gonna do anything to show me that, hey, I'm here with you, and we're gonna go through the ups and downs. And that was just so reassuring, and just made everything 20 times better when you have someone like that, in a journey like this. So that's it, about my husband being supportive, and I'm really blessed, and I appreciate him every day. I sure do. But I did let my unit know that my husband and I were trying to conceive. I just told my chain of command, which is my commander and first sergeant, that, because we're fixing to deploy to Afghanistan in the summer of 2013. That's all I could tell you. But I'm really hoping that I get pregnant soon. So, not that I don't want to deploy, because I've been deployed, my husband's been deployed, and we're ready to start a family. And those are one of the hardest things to go through, is, what happens if I have a 4 month baby? I have to leave. I don't have a choice. I don't have, no one has a choice. And I told, my first sergeant said that he was very upset with the past females that he's had. They've gotten pregnant to get out of deployments. And, it's just amazing what women will do, um, to get out of things, like that in the military. But I'm not one of those females, obviously, because I would have never deployed if I was one of those. But yes, I told them, my husband and I were trying to start a family, so that's what I'm focusing on right now. And they said, they wish us the best of luck in a healthy pregnancy, a healthy baby. So that that said, I really hope it happens this year, um, just because I want a family. I want to experience all these things with my husband, and my husband's not fixing to deploy either. So that's good. So that those are my main questions to my new unit. When y'all deploying, you know, the big questions that you need to ask up front, so you could be aware of your plans, your career, and you know anything that could involve your future. So yeah, I think that's it for right now. If y'all have like I said, if y'all have like tips, ladies, for how you deal with negative tests and how you prepare yourself for the next month, please let me know. Please, please, please. I am dying to get advice on that, because I didn't think I would be this emotionally affected by it, but obviously I was. So if you have any advice, just let me know. And thank you for watching. and I will keep you posted on my ovulation and my appointments. So I will see you next time, and baby dust to everyone. Bye.